Which of you five would like to play my little game?
And hello again, Internet. Ooh, not sure what's going on with my screen over there, if you've got the orange around it like the display shows or not. My screen is black on the sides, but orange looks good enough. Here we are with day 3 of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, and I'm going to restart Benny's again. Let's go ahead and get to that save here. Load up this one.
Who among you shall go next?
As you see, we finished with Gorster. He had a nice happy ending. Finished with Ellen, one I'd never managed to finish before, and she had a fairly, what is a good word for it? Empowering ending. Of course, they both ended up back in the box anyway, because Am's a bastard. Benny here, though. Benny. I am missing something with him. 2 hours yesterday on this one character. Most of it stuck at the very end.
Benny, you know you've always been my favorite torture tool. Well, I'm giving you now a chance to stoop to new lows, to give in to your bestial desires. I'm going to let you find some food to eat. I'll even repair your brain so that you can think normally again and savor the horror of your repast.
Poor Benny.
This cavern isn't like any of the others Am has sent me to. It's full of life, not death.
Yeah, you think that now. Now you see, you try to go to the top of the stairs and you just crumble down.
Am, you son of a bitch! You've cleared my mind but crippled my legs. I can barely walk.
You also cannot talk. Alright.
This looks like a tree from far away, but it's just more of that computer-generated crap.
Now, I do remember a lot of the first part of this. I'm going to get up to taking the lottery bag.
Gives me the creeps.
But before I do that,
I feel as though the dead could speak.
we have to hit all the right checkpoints, because 90s point-and-click adventure. If you don't do things in the right order, you can't do things. Fine, let's look at the vines. Oh look, they're vines.
I wonder if they're edible.
Are they edible? Let's find out.
Hurts! Hurts! Hurts!
Oh, they weren't edible. Well, let's take a look at that vine again.
These aren't vines. They're electrical wire.
Couldn't tell that the first time. No, he had to bite into them first.
This is the grave of Murphy, one of my old commandos, killed in the war.
Yes, killed.
This is Tuttle's grave.
By the war,
he lost
too,
his
wasn't
life
it?
while under my command. Thomas is buried here. I'd almost forgotten my life in the army before Am came to power. Why is this fence here? What's out there in the jungle? Maybe something to eat.
So all he thinks about is his stomach. Let's go ahead and talk to Thomas.
Are the other graves as deathly silent as this one?
Now we know we can't talk to the graves yet.
I don't see any opening in the fence, and I'm too crippled to climb over.
Okay, that's it for this area. Let's move on. Walk to the caves.
I haven't eaten for months. The smell of food cooking nearby only makes it hurt worse.
Now we know we can't go into this one. We know that the chief is in here. We know that's the food store. We don't have to go into there yet. We're just gonna try to get to this as quickly as we can.
It's
If
been
you want to
years
see
since I've tasted real fruit.
my very
Anne once coaxed me into marching across 1,000 miles of ice to reach a stockpile of canned peaches, only to discover that he didn't give me a can opener.
Yeah, if you want to see my rather lengthy attempts at banging my head against the wall to figure out where to go for this part, yeah, you can look at yesterday's. Like I said, I had about 2 hours on this particular character trying to figure everything out. So I come back over here. Let's walk to the middle cave.
This looks like a, what did they used to call them? Single-parent household. Probably depend upon the generosity of the rest of the village. Friggin' welfare parasites.
Oh, Benny. That is not something you should be saying at this point. Let's take a look at this pot of food.
What's cooking in this pot?
Well, let's find out. Swallow.
Hurts! Hurts! Hurts!
You know what? I forgot to actually try eating the fruits. Let's try eating the fruit.
Hurts!
Doesn't work. Nothing works. You're not allowed to eat anything. Let's take a look at the pot of
This
food.
swill's made of transistors and springs.
They're cooking electronics. How wonderful. Fortunately, that tree... Let's get back over here. Take the fruit again. That branch just keeps growing one every day, or at least all day
This is
long
the
it will
cave.
grow. Yes. Go to the cave. Now let's give the fruit to the boy.
Oh, thank you for food.
He is happier.
How are we able to talk?
I learned to talk using am screen. I am smart, but villagers think smart is defective. I wish I were strong, so then they would give me food too.
Defective? That's tough.
Sometimes. But I am spared lottery. Villagers are afraid of me.
Yeah, earlier, you know, if you actually examine the boy, Benny here comments about what a mutiny is with that arm growing out of his back. So, you know, you're in no position to judge, Benny.
Lottery? What lottery?
Villagers hold lottery to choose sacrifices to Am.
As if it was based on a short story called The Lottery. How inspirational.
Why do they sacrifice their own people to Am?
One is sacrificed, so Am does not hurt all.
What are these sacrifices like?
The sacrifice to Am hurts very bad. There are better ways to die. Almost any way is better.
Are the victims buried in the graveyard?
I know nothing about graveyard.
How long have these sacrifices been going on?
The sacrifice to Am machine goes on many long years. The very different must go to him soon. Not many villagers left.
Yes, the very different. You mean you?
You look like you don't eat very much.
Mother and I not allowed in food cave. Villagers are afraid of me and let me starve.
I am very hungry. Where can I get some food?
There is fruit in food cave. It comes from the trees.
I tried eating the fruit. It only made me sick.
You bleed when you eat. When I was young and not so different, my mother chewed it for me first and then fed me.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later.
Okay, so that's how we talk to the kid. Let's just go ahead and into this cave and take a look.
Someone important must live here.
Talk to the elder.
Wita Fuma Piba.
I can't understand his language, but he seems to be welcoming me to the village.
And let's go ahead and take a look at the video screen.
Hey, ignore the newcomer. Gather the villagers at the altar tomorrow to choose a sacrifice. I have spoken.
Oh, Am.
A bag. Maybe there's food in it.
Alright, we're done with this area. Moving on. Take yet another fruit. Back to this cave. Give it to the mother.
Amazing. This woman digested the food and then regurgitated it back to me, like a bird feeding its young. I am getting very tired.
You now family. You use our bed. Go sleep.
Okay. Starting day 2 now.
That sleep wasn't nearly long enough.
Talk to the kid, find out where the mother's gone.
Where is your mother?
She go to altar to help choose Am's sacrifice.
I need to go find...
It's the only way he can say goodbye is, I need to find food.
The village is quiet today. Too quiet.
The guard is still going to be there, so there's no point in that. The tree doesn't give anything today.
The village elder must be out gathering food.
You have to find food in another way, and there is a way. So
Gather the villagers at the altar to choose a sacrifice.
Looks like it's empty.
And we could not get into this one before.
Vines. I wonder if they're edible.
And we have to do this, otherwise something else doesn't happen later on.
These aren't vines. They're electrical wire. Son of a bitch, Am tricked me into slicing up my mouth.
He tricked you. You just immediately tried shoving it in your mouth. But yeah, if you don't do that...
Go to the altar.
Then the next day, the chieftain won't leave his room. So you have to actually try eating the wires. It's silly. It's freaking point-and-click
Why
90s
is
logic.
everyone
What can I say?
gathered around the altar?
Talk to the elder.
Dada cho shama am.
Looks like some kind of lottery. That's the mutant child's mother.
And graphics glitch.
Wocho shanan.
It looks like she's been chosen to be sacrificed.
Yeah, if you do the second one, Am just like, no, cannibalism, you're done, try again.
Wita fuma piba.
It sounds like he'll let me watch.
Am vela tajo.
I am the great and powerful. You didn't bring me Toto, but I accept the chosen one. You shall not feel my wrath today. Am I swell or what?
Oh, Am. Now, how can they understand him if they can't, you know, speak that?
Judas Priest! Am blasted her to bits. What am I going to do for food now?
Oh, see, that's all he cares about is his stomach.
There's burnt plastic and twisted metal where bits and pieces of the woman should be. I wonder if they're going to bury the remains.
She's a robot, now you know. Now go tell the kid.
I'm sorry. Your mother is dead.
I know. Me sorry too. She only want to care for me. Except you.
What will happen to you?
No food. No safe from lottery. Either way, not good.
Not good at all.
Why don't you run away from here?
Bad idea to run. Villagers hunt me down. Become sacrificed to Am machine.
I can't care for you. I have my own problems.
You care. You may not do anything, but you care. Me know.
I wish I could stop the lottery from taking place.
Many villagers go to old man for ideas. Too bad he not friend.
Look, I'll do what I can, but no promises.
Thank you. I promise for you.
Yeah, see, it's kind of silly. Now I'm going to go ahead and save again. On Benny 3. For crying out loud, because I can't figure out what to do. Okay, let's go back. Now,
This
come
is
into
where the...
No, shut up. Come into here. We look at the machine. And then Am's all, I'm great, I'm
Speaking
amazing.
in the
See
third
this?
person, Am, which is I, Am is satisfied with the sacrifice. He, that is to say I, will spare the village, his, that is to say my, wrath for today. I have, as I said before, spoken.
Yay. But I can't grab the bag because the chief is there. So I can't do anything more today. I don't think, anyway. So now we're on day 3.
The boy's still here. I wonder when the next sacrifice will be.
Now we gotta go find out when the next sacrifice is.
Gather the villagers at the altar tomorrow to choose a sacrifice or suffer the wrath of Am.
Tomorrow? So that whole sacrificing the woman did not help much, now did it? Let's try talking to him again.
I looked at the village elder's video screen and found out there will be a sacrifice tomorrow.
Another will die. The lottery will decide.
Okay. This is the point I kind of want to try to be at. Because right now, the village elder should be gone.
This is where the village elder
See?
must be out gathering food.
Now, I'm going to take the lottery bag. But I'm not going to hide it with the kid in the hole. I'm actually going to run off and hide it out in the graveyard this time. If I can. Or hide it in this tree if I can. Hide it anywhere other than where it had been
This
before.
is not a good hiding place. This is not a good hiding place. This is not a good hiding place. This is not a good hiding place.
See, it's just going to do this the whole time, isn't it? This is not a good hiding place. The only place
I
I'm going
can't
to be able to
figure
do
out what I want to do with this.
only place I'm going to be able to do this
The other great.
is going to be...
I can't figure out what I want to do with this.
It's going to be the hole. It's the only
Is that
freaking
fire
place.
in those? I stole the lottery bag from the village elder.
You brave. You have lottery bag. But you must hide it or they find.
Yeah, but if I hide it...
The boy's a friggin' mutant.
See? Calls him a mutant. If I hide it in here, they pick it up anyway, because Am tells them where it is.
Am wants to have a sacrifice tomorrow, even with the lottery bag missing. Why don't you hide in the hole, just in case?
I afraid of hole. Need friend to hide with. You too big to go in hole.
Okay, let's go build a friend for him.
All my friends are far away from here or dead. I have no friends to hide with you.
Me get idea. I make friend and then I hide. You help me.
What can I do to help you make a friend?
I need head for friend.
I'll see what I can find.
Now, I'm going to keep the bag with me. I'm not going to hide the bag in the hole this time. We'll see if that makes any difference whatsoever.
Here's an interest. Funny. I had lost interest in anything that wasn't edible until I met the boy.
Maybe the boy's edible. Cut off his third arm. He doesn't need it, right? Makes him a mutant. Eat the arm. What? Just makes sense. Alright, talk to the...
I found this piece
kid.
of junk at the altar. It looks kind of like a head.
Thank you. I can use this to make doll's head.
Now what do you need?
What else do you need to make a friend?
I need body for friend.
I'll see what I can find.
I'll see what I can find.
Now, I know where to get the body. Now, I need to get a fruit. I can't go to the tree because the tree doesn't have fruit today.
Mana from heaven.
And that'll keep doing it as long as I need a fruit, but only ever a fruit.
It's
So
a
here-
goddamn supermarket. I think he wants me to put my fruit into a basket.
So, go put the fruit in the basket, and you have to put the fruit in the basket or it won't let you out.
Okay. Here's another piece of fruit to add to the collection, as if they need it anymore. I can't eat it anyway. I know someone who might like a piece of polished wood.
Perfect. And now I can leave. And give the kid the piece of wood for the body.
I found a piece of wood that could be used for a body.
Thank you. I can use this to make doll's body.
I stole the...
You
What else do...
I need to
He
I'll
needs
see
to
what I can find.
Tie the head to the body. I skipped that, sorry. And, well, gee, I wonder where I can find something to tie with.
There's a loose wire among these vines.
Now, I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing, so I'm not going to save yet. But I think this is the right path. I'm actually going to try throwing the bag into the fire and see if that does anything.
I found a piece of wire.
thank you for help with doll. Me go play in hole.
Okay, so the kid disappears into the hole. I've still got the bag, though. So I just gotta figure out what to
I
do
don't
with this
see
bag.
any.
Use the bag with the fire.
I can't figure out.
Nope, can't throw it in the fire.
I don't know. It's not just built into the wall. It's part of the wall.
Now, let's see, that sounds like an odd thing to say, because that would be the video screen.
Gather food, but don't give any of it to the deviant. He's not part of the community.
So I've still got the bag. I'm gonna see if I can sleep with while having the bag, because I can't seem to put it anywhere. Unless I can do it at the altar itself, or, you know, use it. Pot of food's not gonna
I
help.
can't add anything to this.
Okay, well, I've still got the bag. Is it gonna let me sleep?
Oh my god, the lottery bag is missing. The village is quiet today. Too quiet.
Okay, so that apparently did not
The
help.
village elder must be at the altar with everyone else. There's a video.
The missing lottery bag. Listening to me? It's hidden in the deviant's cave. The guilty must be sacrificed.
Yeah, if you put it in the hole, that disappears also, so... I'm basically the same point I was before. Oh, I didn't talk to the machine yet. Oops, oh well. I'll have to restart and do that.
The boy's hiding in the... He won't come out.
See, he won't come out. I'll come out here.
The village is...
If I come down here... The lottery's back on.
Da-da.
Damn! The village elder must have taken...
They go to sacrifice. Am goes, nope, nope, Benny didn't do anything, kill him.
The great and powerful.
Dispense with the lottery.
So I've
For
got to
his
figure something else to
inaction,
do with this
I
bag.
choose the newcomer as today's sacrifice. Try that.
Right now, that's one of my working theory. I need to do something with the bag that does not involve either keeping it or keeping it in the deviant's cave.
Benny. Who among...
So let's reload.
I look...
I know.
Okay, so I've talked to him. I can come back out and I can grab the lottery bag. No, crap, he's still there. No, I guess I sleep tonight.
I'm starving. The village is... The village elder...
Okay, I guess I was on that proper day anyway. Okay, so talk to the kid.
I looked at the village elders.
Another will.
Okay, so there's going to be another lottery. I know this now. Why is he still there? Is it because I haven't done this yet?
Hurts! Hurts! Hurts!
But I have done that.
These aren't... Son of a...
Oh, what did I screw up now? Where did I save?
The village
Okay,
elder...
there he is. Okay. Take the bag. I've tried hiding it in that cave. It didn't work.
This is the... I stole the lottery bag from the village...
You brave.
So I have to hide the bag, but I don't know how.
Am wants to have a sacrifice tomorrow.
I afraid.
Now, you see, the thing is with that one,
All my...
apparently Am's voice line is supposed to change on the screen, that he still wants the thing, even though he knows the bag's missing, but it doesn't do it. If I went back there and looked at Am's screen, it would just say the same thing, so...
What can...
I need.
I'll
In
see...
fact, I'll go show you.
The village elder... There's a video.
Gather the villagers at the
See?
altar tomorrow to choose a sacrifice or suffer the wrath of Am.
Okay, so I need the head.
Here's an interesting... Funny.
It's not what I wanted to do.
There's nothing. There's something...
The only things I haven't really done yet are, using it with... Oh, I haven't tried putting it in with the fruit yet either. Okay, that's an option. Let's try to put it with the fruit. And apparently there was still a thing on the tree. I don't know. Wow, he's actually got 3 pieces of stuff in his inventory. That's a first. Alright.
I found it.
Thank
What else?
I
I'll see.
Okay, I'm actually gonna try hiding the bag in the food thing and see what happens there.
It's a god. I think. I can't figure out.
Use the bag with the fruit baskets.
Blondie won't let. I can't eat it. I know some.
Ah!
Blondie won't let. Blondie only.
Okay, so I can't actually hide the bag
I don't.
in the
I can't.
food.
Blondie won't.
Damn, that would have been a perfect place, too.
I found.
Th
What else?
I need to tie head to body.
I'll see.
Okay.
There's a loop.
Again, I'm not sure if I should actually let this kid have the doll to get into the hole, but I think so. It's about the only thing I can do.
I found it.
Thank you for help.
There. So the kid's gone into the hole. Let's use the machine now that he's not there.
It's about time you hid the kid. I was beginning to have my doubts about whether you'd make it this far, even with my help.
Are you M?
Heavens, no. I used to work for him, but now I'm working for the Russian.
Who is the Russian?
Why, he's the one who's been helping you out. You didn't think Am would give the child the ability to make a translator out of this video screen, did you?
You know who I am?
Of course. I know all about your adventures in the village. You're a crazy bunch here with that lottery and all.
How can you help me?
Well, for starters, you should go down to the graveyard and talk with your pals from your army days. I think you'll want to hear what they have to say, killer.
I've been Am's prisoner for more than 100 years. Why help me now?
You and the rest of the humans are in serious trouble. Am's a big boy now, much meaner and smarter than when he first started his tortures.
What's the use of helping me if Am's so damned invincible?
The Russian and the Chinese have been acting in concert to make it possible for you and the other humans to succeed in Am's newest game. If you join them, you can defeat Am. Wait for your cue.
Well, we'll find out,
Thanks
won't
for
we?
your help.
Okay, I still have the lottery bag. That's important right now. So let's go talk to the gravestones, see if that does anything. I'm not yet as pissed off as yesterday, but I'm getting there.
Are the other graves as deathly silent as this one?
You left me for dead in the field. The bullet in my brain came from your gun.
I have the lottery bag. No more villagers will be sacrificed.
Should Show the lottery bag to Thomas.
Aha, you see? I gave the bag up too early last time.
The other great...
My tour of duty was almost over. Your secret died with me.
I have the lottery bag. No more villagers will be sacrificed.
Interesting. Thomas will want to see it.
Of course, who's the one that doesn't talk until you talk to the
I
other
tried
two?
to help, Brickman. If you couldn't carry your own weight, then you will...
I have the lottery bag. No more villagers will be sacrificed.
You proved that you're capable of caring for others, and that's worth something.
Place the lottery bag into the earth. We will guard it.
We forgive you for what you've done to us, but we can't speak for your most tragic victim. Brickman's grave is under those vines.
Okay, this is new!
These aren't vines. They're electrical wire. Here it is. Brickman's grave.
So what happened with
Hello,
Brickman?
Commander. I'm not exactly happy to see you again. I last saw your face just before I got it right between the eyes.
I don't blame you for hating me, Brickman.
You don't blame me? You did this to me. You murdered me because I didn't measure up to your standards. Then you killed the witnesses.
I stopped the lottery from happening. Doesn't that prove I now have compassion?
You might have changed for the present, Commander, but you still have crimes in the past to account for.
Yes, I do.
What can I do to make amends to you, Brickman?
You have to bury the past, Commander.
Okay, this is at least progress, so... I'm still wondering if I did a point of no return with the kid. Because I might have to bring the kid back here.
Is that...
But the lottery's been taken care of. At least the bag has.
He's motioning.
Okay, let's see what the video screen has to say.
Gather the villagers at the altar tomorrow to choose a sacrifice or suffer the wrath of Am.
Okay. So far, so good. The bag is safe. The kid is safe. Let's see what happens now when I sleep.
How?
What was that?
It's broke.
I did not see that, apparently. I thought it was a redo one. Oh no! I just saved over it, so I don't know what happened. Let's load this quickly. Okay, let's try this again real quick. Because apparently I have to...
I look...
Another.
You know, what happens if I talk to them first? No, you know what? No, let's just go back and do the same thing I did before. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong... You know, it's not the first time I've saved when I tried loading. He's there. He's still there. I guess I didn't do the wires yet.
These aren't...
This is what...
What am I missing now? Oh, I guess I didn't talk to him about...
I look...
Okay. Now we know there's going to be one tomorrow. You're still there. Why are you still there? What is going on, game? Game, what are you doing?
I looked at the village elder's video screen.
Another will.
Do I have to do this every time?
These aren't...
Like,
This
do I
is
have to do them in order? Do I have to talk to the kid? No, because he's still there. Well,
I can't.
Use the screen.
Gather the villagers at the altar tomorrow to choose a
Come on,
sacrifice.
game. Now I don't know why he's not disappearing. Talk to the kid. It's going to be tomorrow.
Another.
I've tried eating the wires. It didn't work.
The village.
Oh, there he goes. Now he's gone. Okay, now I take the lottery bag. Whole lot of repetition because I gotta do things in the right freaking order or I don't win. And I don't like that. And I don't like there's a point of no return, you know? Like, if I put the lottery bag in there, that's game. That's GG. I can't win at that point. I don't know if I should talk to the kid yet. I'm going to, though.
All.
Me get.
What?
You.
Okay. Go get the head.
There's. I wonder if. Here's a. Funny. I stole the lottery.
You break.
Wait, what? It broke?
You.
But I have... Oh, God, I have the head, though.
Look.
Thank.
I think I broke it. Alright, let's try this again. Because apparently when I did the I stole the lottery bag at the end of the conversation, I didn't say, I'll go see what I can find for you, and that broke the chain of making the doll for him. So did it in the wrong order, and it broke everything. Again, see? And that was just a misclick ended that one. Okay, so I looked at that again. Talk to you. The lottery is still happening. Let's walk back. He should be gone. He's not gone. Let's go cut my mouth on the wire. Well, let's just look at the fact that it is a wire. Yep, see, I've already cut my mouth on it. Why is he not disappearing? Ugh! What am I missing to make him disappear?
I looked at the village elder's video screen and found out there will be a sacrifice tomorrow.
Another will die.
All of this because I skipped through a piece of dialogue that I should have read. Because I didn't think it was gonna be something new, because I'm dumb. Fine, I'll go bite the wire. Swallow the wire. It hurts, it hurts. Look at the wire. It's wire, it's not vine. Thank you. Now, we'll go see if the Grand Poobah is still here. No, he's gone. See, you just had to do that. Take the lottery bag. Go show the kid I've got the lottery bag.
I stole.
You break.
Okay, now let's get you into the hole.
Once.
I afraid.
All my.
Me.
What friend?
I'll see.
Yeah, see, I didn't do I'll see what I can find last time, and I think that broke it. Like, if you click the wrong one right there, you can screw everything up. Video games, right?
Here's an entry. Funny.
No, that is a problem with the video games. If you do things in the wrong order, sometimes the game just gets confused. It looks like that happened. I'm not 100%. Talk to the kid again. I'm hoping this is the right thing.
I found this.
Thank.
What else?
I need.
I'll see.
Alrighty. Take this.
Ah, manna from heaven.
You have to try offering it first, otherwise you can't get in.
Okay, I can't eat it. I know.
So far, so good.
I found it. What else? I'll see.
Now, given how happy this makes Benny, I'm honestly wondering, I'm hoping this is, you have to do this. But it almost sounds like that it's...
There's a loose...
Not, because I can't get him back out. And I think at some point I'm going to have to get the kid somewhere else. We'll find out. Because this is how I talk to the video screen. By getting the kid in the hole.
I found it.
Okay. Now I use the video screen, I talk to whoever this is.
Who is...
Go through these convos again.
How?
Well...
You... What's the... Thanks.
Okay. Now I go talk to the gravestones. And I have to do them in order. Talk to Murphy.
I have no more...
Talk to Tuttle.
I have no more...
Interesting.
Talk to Thomas.
I have no more...
You proved that you're...
Place the light.
We forgive you for what you've done, Brickman.
So far, so good.
Here it is.
I'm actually going to save 4 again. Talk to Brickman.
Hello?
I stop.
You might have changed.
What can I do to make...
You have to...
Have to bury the past. I don't know what that means entirely. But let's go talk to the computer again. Oh, please be almost done with Benny. No, you had a message for me. Let's see what this message is. How can you help me?
How can you help me?
There's a slim chance you could beat Am, but only if you plant the right seed. Oh, wait. Sorry. I didn't mean to do anything dangerous. I'll be good.
Only if I plant the right seed. But that killed the video screen. What does this screen say?
Gather the villagers at the altar tomorrow to choose a sacrifice or suffer the wrath of Am.
Okay. Well... Not sure what to do. Let's look at the hole, make sure the kid's in it.
The boys hide...
Let's see what happens the next day.
I wonder how the boy's doing in that hole. The boy's gone. The villagers must have found
Damn
him.
it!
The village is quiet today. Too quiet. The village elder must be at the altar with everyone else.
See what the screen has to say.
Listen to me. The deviant is hidden in his cave. Hidden, but never hidden to me. But I will accept him as a sacrifice.
This is why I think that I'm not supposed to put him in the hole, which is why I have the save before that, so we'll find out, won't we?
Poor little guy looks scared out of his wits. I can barely carry myself.
Latana!
He doesn't want me to...
Okay, well, let's talk to the elder then, see if I can convince him.
Tada Sramwan Bank.
Damn! Em must have told the villagers where I hid the lottery bag and the boy.
Latana Shama Halt.
They're going to sacrifice the boy unless I think of something quick.
Newcomb, Bita Strawan.
The elder seems amazed that I would show compassion to the boy, but I think he's going to go for it.
Sacrifice
The
me
boy's
instead.
giving me his doll. Gratitude for being spared the pain of being sacrificed. No.
Whoa, now I've got
More than
3 arms
gratitude.
also.
Compassion. For me.
And Benny gets zapped.
I send you out among the prey, and instead of indulging your hunger to keep me amused, you show them compassion. You should know better by now. Your reward will be more years of searing, blistering anguish, Benny.
Okay, there we
Who
go, though.
among you shall go next?
Oh, Benny's done. I finished with Benny. Okay. So now I know I can at least finish with everyone individually. I don't know what happens when you finish with all of them, though. But that was the one that I'd never finished before. These 2 I at least have. So awesome. And it was. There was a freaking point of no return on that one. If you put the lottery bag in the hole, you lose. And both of my saves before had the lottery bag in the hole already. So that's the trick. I don't like the fact that there's the point of no return like that. You have to restart the thing to do it, but whatever. Nimdok time!
Nimdok, you are kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it fully yet, you must sense it there in your blood and fiber. I've constructed an adventure of sorts to revive your failing memory. I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity and continue your eminent scientific research.
This compound looks familiar. But why would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe? There are gates and fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area?
Who indeed, Herr Doctor? Who indeed? Now you'll notice the swastikas are replaced with the Am symbol.
You must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengele's orders.
Okay, now, I have beaten this one. It's been a long time, I don't remember it, so I'm kind of going through this anew. Fresh eyes.
Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
So a Nazi who has forgotten his terrible past and must try to find it. Yay.
You are saying we were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
Experiments? I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds in the name of science?
I know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over.
Alright, so. What to do. Oh, wait, can I use the door? I have to use the door. It's gonna be one of those.
I cannot open it. The door must be locked.
Okay, well, I guess I go to the hospital.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish our research.
Ah, yes, the research. Let us talk about this research.
We will have time for that after the surgery. Meet me at the complex later.
Okay. Now remember that in this version of the story, Ellen had something happen to her in 2012, which was before Am took over. Nimdok here was a doctor in 1945. 70 years after this took place, almost 7 years after this took place, Ellen was in the elevator. How old is Nimdok? Even before Am took over 109 years ago. I mean, yeah, they do have him as a decrepit old man here, but the original story was set place in 1967 is when it was written. I don't remember exactly when it was took place. I don't know if it actually told when it took place, but let's look at the poster.
A youth with 1945 stamped beneath. There is something familiar about this.
Ah, yes, Nimdok. Poor Nimdok.
Finally,
Go behind the
Doctor.
curtain.
Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
Well, let's talk to him and find out what I'm supposed to do.
What am I to do?
Ah, you are testing me because I'm new here. Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
What is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengel will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate the serum.
What is the nature of this serum?
I cannot reveal sensitive regime secrets in such a public setting. You need not worry, Doctor. I remember my military training as well as my medical knowledge.
I do kind of like that is being played off as, oh, you're testing me. I actually do like that. I mean, it's kind of cliche and a bit of a trope, but it works in this setting here.
What is Dr. Mengel's position?
Dr. Mengel is the master surgeon of this facility and one of the regime's finest minds. You are fortunate to be his associate.
What is your function?
I will be administering ether to the subject throughout this procedure. We would not want this little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
I will begin the procedure momentarily.
It will be an honor to work under you, Dr. Nimdok.
Okay, well, let's take a look around first.
It has been a long time since I have seen ether used as an anesthetic. The scalpel is coated with dried blood. I doubt that anyone has bothered to sterilize it. Everyone is waiting for me to do something. This child cannot be more than 8 years old.
Yeah, but he's a product of Am's creation, so just go ahead and take care of it. Well, let's take the scalpel. And let's just do this. Let's not mess around. Use the scalpel with the child.
There. It is done.
Okay, you're operating... Who are you operating on back there? The kid's in here! Who's back there? What did you do? You monster!
It is done. But this child will never walk again.
The subject did not look like the athletic type. He will probably not miss the use of his legs. You have done well, Doctor. You are truly a butcher.
And you are a wonderful human being.
He is not conscious.
Well, let's walk over to recovery back here.
This must be the recovery room. This patient will never recover.
Which is why he's in the recovery room.
This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal life. It is difficult to see what purpose this surgery serves other than to mutilate the patient.
Alright, well, let's take the ether. I'm sure I can use that for something.
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand. The regime shall vanquish all of its enemies.
Yes, I do believe the lost tribe does stand for the Jews in this. Let's go ahead and make a save here. Nimdok. And who is this strapping young fellow?
This foolish man is tangled in barbed wire.
Now, what would you go and do that for? Let's ask him.
How could you so foolishly be caught in the wires?
I was trying to escape, but I was so weak. I fell and got caught.
Why do you risk escaping in such poor physical condition?
That timing was hardly of my own choosing. I learned that I was to be among the next batch of volunteers.
For what were you being given the privilege to volunteer?
Experimentation, they say. Extinction is more like it. Surely you, of all people, know the regime's plan for the lost tribe.
I will summon one of the doctors.
No, I'm better off here than under the knives of you butchers.
I will call the guard.
Why? So the guard can taunt me as I die a slow death?
There is nothing I can do for you.
You can at least help me end my misery. That would give you the pleasure of seeing another one of us die, you cold-hearted bastard.
What a lovely fellow. Okay, what to do? Now, I still don't entirely know what to do here. I've got ether, I've got the scalpel, probably kill the guard.
I hope you are happy with the regime that you set up. Your science could have saved the world. Instead, it conquered it.
What is the importance of the year 1945? It seems to have some significance.
Never forget the year 1945, Nimdok. That was when the truths about you and your unholy experiments came out.
I am starting to recall that you do have cause to hate me.
You want to make amends? Get me out of here.
Okay, well, let's talk to the guard.
You get only one warning, Doctor. Dr. Mengele's orders cannot be disobeyed. Go to surgery at once.
I was already at surgery!
You have had your warning, Doctor. You are to die in the
Wait, what?
Nimdok, I'm disappointed in you. You still have much to remember, much more pain to feel, much to relive, much more to answer for. Yes, return to the research camp later, when you're ready to search for the lost tribe again.
But I'd already done that! Well, let's load that up and... Did I talk to you yet? Yeah, there's nothing I can do for you.
That would...
Talk to you.
I hope...
What?
Yep.
You
want to make...
Okay, I guess I didn't lose too much time at least. Let's try using the ether with the guard.
I do not know.
How about use the scalpel on the guard?
I do...
Use the ether with the victim? Doubt that's a good idea.
Oh, that feels much better.
The ether should relieve the pain.
I feel so light-headed, so sleepy. I feel...
Okay, now what, am I gonna kill you?
I don't...
Nope. Okay, look at the door, is it locked still?
This door...
Okay, there's no real way in or out. Let's go back to the hospital. So I already did the damn surgery, though. Now what?
That's not... You have...
Okay, how about the recovery room?
There is heat coming out of this vent.
Well, let's go through the vent then.
There is...
I apparently can't. Use the
There
vent.
is...
Push the vent. Oh, okay, there we go.
There is...
Let's go through the passage.
I smell burnt flesh. But this is obviously not a kitchen.
Well, here's the room Ellen saw. What do we got here? Look at the watch.
A gold watch. I am surprised its owner was able to keep it long enough to reach this place.
Pliers.
These pliers must be used for extracting gold fillings and teeth from the corpses.
What a pleasant fellow.
These ovens are more monstrous than anything Am has ever constructed.
Nope. Can I go back to the door?
This door...
Yes, okay, I can go back and forth now at least. Well, let's grab the gold watch. Let's grab the pliers. Take the pliers. Let's go ahead and save this. Probably have to use the pliers to get that dude down. Oh, let's look at the records. What do we got here?
According to these records, hundreds of corpses were incinerated here.
Oh, Benny would be so displeased. He could have eaten those bodies. What? We got controls here.
This lever must be used for setting the oven temperature.
Let's use it! Oh, turned them on. Can we use the oven now? Jump
These
in!
ovens are more monstrous than anything Am has ever constructed.
I guess I can't just go jumping in. These ovens are more monstrous than... Yes, thank you. Okay, let's use the pliers on this dude, since I've already dulled his pain.
Oh, that hurts.
Or I haven't. Use the ether with him.
Oh, that feels much better.
Now let's use the pliers on him and get him down from there.
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I heard this in the hospital when the doctor thought I was sleeping. Waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him.
He is free, but he has lost consciousness.
Okay, let's save that because it looks like some progress is made. Can I talk to you now, prisoner?
Never forgets the year 19...
I seem to recall that you speak Latin.
That came out of nowhere.
What is engraved on this watch?
That came out of nowhere.
The engraving says time is truth. And since your time is running out, I'll keep the watch.
I am starting to recall that you do have cause to hate me.
You want to make amends? Get me out of here.
Okay, I'm gonna make a new save because the dude took Nimdok's watch. Okay. How about the guard over here? Is there anything I can do with him?
You get a go to surgery.
I've been in surgery.
I don't... He is...
Okay, you're asleep. I'm gonna reload because one more time talking to the guard and he shoots me or he throws me in the ovens. Load the game. Where's that other guy I'm supposed to talk to?
Continue your research. The regime.
Is there anything? I mean, okay, a rug on a wooden floor like this just tells me there's a trap door. But I'm not seeing any hint of anything I can actually look at. Can I take the poster?
I cannot take this down. It is fastened too securely.
Why is a poster fastened that securely?
I cannot... I don't...
Okay, that tells me there's something I have to do with this poster, because why would it be fastened like that? Oh, hey, cool, it's changed. What happened to Nimdok 2? Oh, I didn't make a Nimdok 2, did I? I ended up saving on the same one anyway. Whoops.
This man's eyes have been surgically removed. The surgeon who did this has great skill.
If I don't say so myself. Oh, it is me. Yay.
Incredible. A wire connects this patient's optic nerve to a jar containing 2 human eyes.
I'm gonna take the jar from you.
No, no. The wires. They hurt.
Use the pliers with the wires.
I do not...
Use the pliers with the jar. No, not the patient. Okay, well, let's use the ether with the patient.
This should ease your suffering.
Yay, I'm happier.
See now, a trinity of 3 beasts, one like us, one from the east, one from the steppes. They speak in numbers.
He's talking about Am, of course, the 3 super
A
computers.
lost tribe of our brothers sleeping on the moon. They sleep in darkness, unseen by the beasts. Such a vision, so tiring. I have to rest.
Well, Nimdok's getting happier and happier, seeing all these wonderful people in pain. Let's use the pliers with the jar this time.
I do not...
Take the jar, perhaps? Yay, I got a jar full of eyeballs.
These eyes seem perfectly preserved, almost alive.
Jar of eyeballs, yay! Oh, hey, the kid's over there.